Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Hope you're having a good weekend. Jared Anderson scores a predictable fifth round stoppage over Andrii Rudenko. Not much to report here other than the fact that the fight went as we expected it. A little bit of a quick turnaround for Anderson. Fought Prince Charles Martin only less than 2 months ago, I think. And he was in against a 39-year-old Ukrainian fighter. Rudenko, good European level fighter at one point. Has long seen his best days in his rearview mirror. Bear in mind that he's lost on points to Zhilei Zhang in 2019 and Ajit Kabayel also in 2019. But if you go way back to 2015, he lost back-to-back fights to Lucas Brown. That was a 12-round unanimous decision, and then he lost to Hughie Fury over 10 rounds. So this is how it's going for. They talk about levels. He discovered his level a long time ago, and yeah, Povetkin beat him. I mean, he got stopped by Vladislav Sirenko in 6. That was 2 years ago. So he's just picking up a couple of paychecks. It was a little ticking over fight for Anderson, and Anderson just did as he pleased, really. Rudenko sort of trundled forward, short for heavyweight, only about 6'1", very stocky, hands up nice and high, little bit of body movement, not a great deal, just get in close and let your hands go. The only person letting his hands go was Anderson, and Anderson's body work was really impressive because he was whacking Rudenko to the head, but him and his team must have decided this guy is very durable. This was only the second stoppage defeat in 7 defeats for Rudenko. Rudenko now 35 wins, 21 KOs, 7 defeats with 2 stoppage defeats. And I think Anderson and his team thought, okay, we'll go to the body, we'll just kill the body and the head will fall, and so on, as the saying goes. And that's just what happened. And it was a case of softening up Rudenko. Rudenko, he just couldn't really get close enough to do anything. I don't think he really landed many, if any, meaningful punches. And Anderson was just teeing off on him, using his feet well, controlling the range totally. It was, I hate to say it, but Andrii Rudenko was the proverbial, punch bag with legs virtually. And Anderson just beat him up, softened him up. Rudenko, I think, was bleeding from the nose, predictably so. But it was the body punches. The commentary team said, it was an American commentary team, the stream I watched, they were saying, how's he taking his punches to the body? And I was thinking that, because they were huge wallops. Either Anderson doesn't hit as hard as we were previously thinking, or Rudenko is as tough to the body as he is to the chin. I think it's probably the latter, maybe a bit of both, but he was taking these body punches and not really going anywhere. It's not like he wasn't. It's not like he was enjoying them. He wouldn't. But his face was. He had that sort of stoic look on his face. Occasionally he'd sag a little bit, but then he'd reset himself. Tremendously tough man, Andrii Rudenko. Tremendously tough. Marius Vac tough. And Anderson, I mean, it's a good little 5 rounds for him. He dominated every minute of every round. And he kept busy. That's good. And he moves to 16 wins, I think. 16 wins, yeah. And coming off the Prince Charles Williams fight and Prince Charles Martin, fight, and the Rudenko fight. I mean, that's 15 rounds in a couple of months, and that's what he needs, Anderson, because he's still only a kid. I mean, Gerard Anderson, 23 years old, the real big baby. He is a baby for a heavyweight. But he's picking up that experience, which is really good, under the lights. So he'll probably get another fight in before the end of the year. And in these days, if he does get another one in, that'll be 4 fights in 2023, and that's busy. That's considered busy for a modern-day fighter. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about that one. What do you think of Anderson? Did you see the fight? Leave your comments if you've got any. And of course, as always, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and let me know what you think. Spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. We're building up the channel. Nice one. Thanks a lot then. Looking forward to reading your comments. Thanks for your time as always, and bye-bye for now.